Have you ever felt like you're trapped in a tunnel with no light at the end? Today, we're delving into the reality of depression, a silent battle many of us face. It's like a thick fog that blankets your world, distorting your perception and making it difficult to see the way forward. It's a struggle that can leave you feeling isolated, disconnected, and utterly alone. But let's get one thing straight. Depression is not simply a state of mind, nor is it a sign of weakness or a personal shortcoming. It's a serious medical condition, much like diabetes or heart disease, and it deserves the same level of understanding and compassion. Depression is a heavy weight that presses down on you, making even the most mundane tasks feel like monumental challenges. It's a constant battle between wanting to pull yourself out of the darkness and not having the strength to make that first step. It's an overwhelming sense of hopelessness, like you're stuck in a perpetual twilight, yearning for the dawn that never seems to come. In many ways, depression is like being stuck in a storm without an umbrella. The rain pours down, soaking you to the bone, and no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to find shelter. You feel cold, lost, and alone. But even in the midst of the storm, it's important to remember that the rain doesn't last forever. Depression can make you feel like you're trapped on an island, cut off from the rest of the world. You may feel like no one understands what you're going through, but the truth is, you're not alone. There are millions of people out there who are fighting the same battle, who understand the struggle, who know the pain of depression all too well. It's crucial to remember that depression isn't a personal failure. It doesn't define you, and it certainly doesn't diminish your worth. It's a part of your journey, not the end of your story. It's a chapter in your book, not the whole narrative. Remember, it's not your fault, and you're not alone in this. Let me share with you a story of triumph over depression. Imagine a young woman named Lily, a bright student and a gifted artist. She was the epitome of sunshine, always ready with a smile and a kind word. But behind this radiant exterior, Lily was fighting a battle with depression. She felt like she was drowning in darkness, unable to reach out for help. The world saw Lily as a beaming beacon of positivity, but inside, she was crumbling. She felt isolated in her pain, trapped in a cycle of despair. Even when she was surrounded by friends, she felt alone. She was living two lives, one that was filled with laughter and light, and another that was consumed by darkness and despair. But Lily was a fighter. She knew she had to break free from the chains of depression. She recognized that she needed help, that she couldn't do it alone. So she took the first step. She confided in her loved ones about the storm that was raging inside her. It was a difficult conversation, filled with tears and heartache, but it was also a turning point. It marked the beginning of Lily's journey towards healing. She sought professional help. She started therapy and learned about cognitive behavioral techniques. She discovered the importance of self-care, of taking time to nurture her mind and body. She started practicing mindfulness and meditation, finding solace in the peace it brought her. She began to understand the power of positive affirmations, of telling herself that she was strong, that she was capable, that she was not her depression. The journey wasn't easy. There were days when Lily felt like she was back at square one, days when the darkness threatened to consume her again, but she held on. She remembered the promise she made to herself, to rise above the depression, to reclaim her life. She leaned on her support system, on the people who loved her and wanted to see her heal. She held on to the hope that things would get better, that she would get better. And slowly but surely, Lily began to see the light. She started to feel the weight of depression lifting. She started to recognize the girl in the mirror again. She started to feel like herself. It was a gradual process, but every small victory was a step towards healing. Every day was a testament to her strength, to her resilience, to her determination to rise above. Today, Lily stands as a beacon of hope. She has turned her pain into power, her struggle into strength. She shares her story, not as a tale of despair, but as an anthem of resilience. She uses her voice to inspire others who are battling depression, to let them know that they are not alone, that they too can rise above. Depression is a battle, but it's not a life sentence. Like our friend Lily in the story, there's a way to rise above it. Have you ever thought that asking for help is a sign of weakness? Let's break that misconception down. You see, in the face of adversity, especially when grappling with something as insidious as depression, seeking help is not just important, it's crucial. Imagine you're lost in a vast forest with no compass or map. You could wander aimlessly, hoping to stumble upon the right path, or you could call out for help, use a flare, send a signal. The latter doesn't make you weak, it makes you smart. It's an acknowledgement that you're human, and like every human, You need others to survive and thrive. When we talk about help, we're not just referring to a friend's comforting words or a family member's understanding nod. Yes, those are valuable, but there's a broader spectrum of resources available. There are professionals, experts trained to guide you through the darkest corners of your mind. Therapy, for instance, is a powerful tool. It provides a safe space for you to explore your feelings, understand your triggers, and develop coping strategies. Then there's medication, another critical resource. It's not about numbing the pain or putting a band-aid on a bullet wound. It's about addressing the chemical imbalances that may be contributing to your depression. It's about giving your mind the chance to heal. Support groups, too, are invaluable. Here, you're surrounded by individuals who understand your struggle, who know what it feels like to wear a smile like a mask. It's in these spaces that you realize you're not alone, that others have walked this path and emerged stronger. So, let's revise our initial question. Is reaching out for help a sign of weakness? Absolutely not. It's a sign of strength, of resilience. It's an acknowledgement that you're in a tough spot, but you're not going to let it define you. You're going to fight, and you're not going to do it alone. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a strength. It's the first step towards your journey to recovery. How do you imagine your life free from the clutches of depression? It's a beautiful picture, isn't it? Now let's talk about how we can paint that picture into reality. Overcoming depression is not a one-size-fits-all journey. It requires a personalized approach that addresses your unique needs and circumstances. However, there are some general strategies that can be beneficial for everyone, and I want to share them with you. Firstly, mindfulness. It's all about living in the present moment, focusing on your current feelings, thoughts, and sensations without judgment. Practicing mindfulness can help you break free from the cycle of negative thinking, allowing you to experience the world in a more positive and accepting light. Exercise is another powerful tool. Regular physical activity can boost your mood, improve your sleep, and reduce anxiety. You don't have to run a marathon or lift heavy weights. Simple activities like walking, dancing, or even doing household chores can make a significant difference. A balanced diet is also crucial. What you eat can directly impact your mood and energy levels. Consuming a variety of foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants can help nourish your brain and body, promoting overall well-being. Lastly, positive affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, helping to challenge and overcome self-sabotaging thoughts. They can help you develop a more positive perception of yourself and your life. Now, I want you to envision a life beyond depression. Imagine waking up each day feeling hopeful, energized, and ready to face whatever comes your way. Picture yourself laughing with friends, enjoying your favorite activities, and pursuing your passions without any mental barriers holding you back. Take this vision and hold on to it. Use it as your guiding light as you embark on your journey to overcome depression. Remember, it's not about making huge leaps overnight. It's about taking small steps every day, moving closer and closer to your vision. Every journey starts with a single step. Your journey to overcoming depression starts today. Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel now? It might seem faint, it might seem distant, but it's there. We've journeyed together through the shadows of struggle, rose above the ashes of adversity, sought the comfort of companionship, and found the strength within ourselves to overcome. You're not alone. There's a world of people who understand, who empathize, who are ready to lend a hand. Reach out, share your story, let them in. There is strength in unity, strength in shared experiences. Look within, deep within. You have the power, the strength to overcome depression. It's not an easy journey. It's not a journey you have to walk alone, but it's a journey that you have the strength to embark on. Remember, you are stronger than you think. You have the power to overcome depression. The light at the end of the tunnel is not an illusion, it's hope, and it's within your reach.